In the heart of World War II, while battles raged on land, sea, and sky, another army was quietly shaping history. Women, from factory floors to the front lines, were the unsung heroes whose stories often remain untold. As bombs fell and battles raged, women were at the forefront, not as soldiers but as healers. Thousands of women served as nurses, braving the horrors of the battlefield to save lives. My grandmother was a nurse during World War II. She never spoke much about the war, but we knew her courage, working through nights without sleep, witnessing the unimaginable. They didn't carry rifles, but their tools, bandages, medicine, and compassion were just as essential. Nurses like these were the backbone of medical efforts, treating millions of soldiers and civilians. Back home, while men went off to fight, women took up their tools in factories. From building planes and ships to assembling ammunition, women like Rosie the Riveter symbolized a new era of female strength. Without their hands, the planes wouldn't fly, the tanks wouldn't roll, and the war machines would grind to a halt. These women not only powered the war effort, but also ignited a revolution in the workforce. While many women served on the home front, others risked their lives in enemy-occupied territories. They weren't soldiers by training, but they became the lifeblood of resistance movements across Europe. One such hero was Nancy Wake, a British special operations agent whose bravery earned her the code name the White Mouse. She helped smuggle hundreds of Allied troops out of France and led guerrilla missions. These women operated in the shadows, gathering intelligence, sabotaging supply lines, and leading guerrilla warfare. Their courage, while often forgotten, was vital in turning the tide of war. Though the war ended in 1945, the impact of these women's contributions resonated far beyond. Their service in the military, factories, and resistance movements paved the way for future generations of women. World War II was a turning point. Women proved not only that they could do the work, but that they could excel in roles once thought of as exclusively male. The war reshaped gender roles forever. These women were the unsung heroes of World War II. Nurses, factory workers, resistance fighters, and more. Their stories remind us that courage and sacrifice know no gender. We honor their legacy, not just as women, but as warriors who fought for a better world.